Hi, are you tired of bulky, noisy desktops taking over your workspace? Imagine a mouse that fits right in the palm of your hand. Yes, you heard that right. Today we'll be diving into the HP ProDesk 600 G4 desktop mini PC, a compact dynamo that promises big performance without the clutter. Be sure to stick around because we are about to uncover whether this tiny titan can handle your toughest tasks and boost your productivity or even outshine your fully sized rig. From its sleek design to its impressive specs, this PC is designed to punch well above its weight. We're talking about a machine with an Intel Core i5-8500T processor, 16GB of RAM, and 500GB of hard disk storage. First off, let's take a closer look at the design. The HP ProDesk 600 G4 Mini is remarkably compact, measuring just 7.4 by 7.4 by 1.3 inches. It's small enough to fit behind your monitor or even to be mounted on the back, making it ideal for tight spaces or minimalist setups. The sleek, understated design means it won't take up much visual space, which is perfect for modern workspace. But let's get into the hardware. On the connectivity front, the ProDesk 600 G4 Mini doesn't disappoint. It comes with a variety of ports. At the front we have two audio jack microphone combo ports, two USB 3.1 Type A ports, USB 3.1 Type C port, and the power button. At the back we have two display ports, HDMI, another four USB 3.1 Type A ports, and Ethernet port. It also has the power port for the normal laptop type big pin adapter of 95 watts right here. And this is how it looks like. All these ports ensure that you can connect most peripherals and displays with ease. Underneath this casing, we have some interesting components and features that I know will surprise and even amaze you. But first things first, how do you remove this top cover? It's as easy as ABCD. All you have to do is unscrew this screw right here with either the screwdriver or your bare hands, then slide the top lid forward like this. This makes the interior components so easily accessible for any emergency maintenance and servicing like blowing off dust. So this is how it looks on the inside. We have the fan strategically placed close to the processor, as usually to facilitate proper cooling of the processor, which is underneath this heatsink. On this side, we have an inbuilt speaker, though not loud but serves its purpose properly. We have the 500GB hard disk SATA over here caged and can be upgraded with the equivalent SATA of 2.5 SSD of up to 1 TB. Underneath the cage, we have some interesting components. But before we get to these parts, let's talk about the processor of this little titan. This HP ProDesk 600 G4 Mini is powered by an Intel Core i5-8500T, which is a 6-core, 6-thread processor with a base clock of 2.1 GHz and a turbo boost of up to 3.5 GHz. It's designed to balance power efficiency with solid performance for everyday tasks and light to moderate multitasking. This mini PC can be configured with a variety of processors, providing flexibility to meet different performance needs. Here's a detailed overview of the processor available for this model, with a focus of the most common configurations. First, processor overview: Intel Core i5-8500T, which is similar to the one we have here. The type of processor is hexacore, 6 cores, 6 threads. Base clock speed is 2.1 GHz. Turbo boost clock speed is up to 3.5 GHz. It has a cache of 9 MBs from Intel Smart Cache. It has thermal design power of 35 watts. That's the power of the processor. In terms of features of the processor, it has Intel hyper-threading technology that enhances multi-threading performance. It has Intel Turbo Boost technology to provide extra performance when needed. It has an integrated graphic card of Intel Ultra HD Graphics 630 for everyday graphic tasks. And it also supports DDR4 memory, compatible with DDR4 2400 MHz RAM. Second scenario, we have the Intel Core i7-8700T processor, which is an alternate option. The type is hexacore, 6 cores and 12 threads. The base speed is 2.4 GHz. Turbo boost clock speed is up to 4.0 GHz. It has a cache of 12 MBs, Intel Smart Cache. Thermal design power is at 5 watts, just as the previous one. Internal features, we have Intel hyper-threading technology, which supports multi-threading for better performance. It also has Intel Turbo Boost technology that offers high clock speeds for demanding tasks. It also comes with integrated graphics of Intel Ultra HD 630, which is similar to the one that we had in Intel Core i5. It also supports DDR4 memory compatible with DDR4 2400 MHz RAM. Over here, we have 16 GB of DDR4 RAM, which is great for smooth multitasking and running multiple applications simultaneously. This amount of RAM ensures you won't hit performance snags during regular use or light professional work. HP ProDesk 600G4 desktop mini PC provides options for upgrading the RAM, which can significantly improve performance, especially for multitasking and demanding tasks. It typically supports DDR4 2400, but you should check the specific model or documentations for the exact speed supported by the one you have. It has 2 DIMM slots for the RAM installation, which are usually located right here near the CPU socket on the motherboard, and supports up to 32 GB of RAM. Remember, for optional performance, it's advisable to use RAM modules of the same speed and capacity, and preferably from the same manufacturer. And then there's the 500 GB hard disk over here. While this provides ample storage for documents, media files, and some software, it's worth noting that hard disks are generally slower compared to SSDs. This could impact the boot times and file access speeds. For most everyday tasks, it's acceptable, but if you're looking for faster performance, you might consider upgrading to an SSD. On this motherboard, just below the hard disk tray, the HP ProDesk 600G4 desktop mini PC provides flexibility with M2 slots, allowing for both SATA and NVMe SSD upgrades. Installing these drives is a straightforward process that can enhance your system storage capacity and performance. There's also the support of the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, with the presence of a network card, making it easy to integrate into existing setup wirelessly. This HP ProDesk 600G4 desktop mini PC is designed primarily for business and professional use, but it can handle a variety of tasks, including some gaming, video editing, and programming. So in terms of gaming, it's capable for casual gaming but not suitable for modern graphic-intensive games. As for video editing, it's suitable for basic editing tasks. More demanding projects, an SSD upgrade and dedicated GPU would help. For programming, it's well suited for general programming tasks with adequate RAM and a decent processor. As for engineering tasks, it's good for basic tasks, but more demanding applications may require additional hardware. Okay, so now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages, especially compared to the standard size desktops. First, the advantages. Number one is the compact size. The most obvious benefits is its small form factor. It's easy to fit into tight spaces, whether it's a small desk or a crowded space. Number two, energy efficiency. Smaller desktops like these ones are generally consume less power, which can lead to lower electricity bills and small environmental footprints. Number three, quiet operation. The Mini typically runs quieter compared to the larger desktops, thanks to its efficient cooling system and compact design. Number four, the flexibility in placement. With options to mount behind a monitor or tuck it out of sight, it's perfect for clean and organized setups. The limitations. Number one, it has limited upgrade options. So due to its compact size, upgrading components like the GPU or adding additional drives can be more challenging compared to the standard size desktops. Number 2, the storage speed. The included 500 GB hard disk is slower than the modern SSDs, which can all affect the overall system performance, particularly in boot times and data access. Number 4, heat management. While the ProDesk 600 G4 Mini is designed to manage heat efficiently, higher performance tasks could lead to the thermal throttling if not monitored. Number 4, price to performance ratio. For the same price, you might find standard size desktops offering more power and flexibility, especially if you're willing to compromise on the size. So, who is this HP ProDesk 600 G4 Mini for? It's a great choice for users who need compact, efficient desktops for everyday tasks, office work, or even light media consumption. However, if you're a power user who needs extensive upgrade options or faster storage, you might want to consider a standard size desktop or look into an SSD upgrade. So that is it for today's review, and if you found this video so helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more tech reviews and tips. If you have any questions and thoughts about the HP ProDesk 600 G4 Mini, drop them in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.